So afternoon, beautiful lady. The birth rate has been very low for 2025 in Jamaica. What's your thought on that?
It's surprising because they say a lot of young girls still having babies.
Yeah, but you know, the statistics say that it's very low. But what you think is the major factor?
Take labor right money, man, and dash it and shirt as a whole PNP. You see that?
Times get hard now, and every day when you go to the shop, things increase. It's not the same price. When you go to the shop, the money increase. So you go wholesale or supermarket, everything increase. So they can't afford it, and maybe the baby father not stepping up with the money.
Yeah, man, we got a conference and a stun back and take out the money. Dash with that blood clot. Enough PNP that crowd yesterday, included myself.
So you think he's not stepping up with the money, or the money just not reaching where it can be?
The money not reaching. The money not reaching. And in some cases, the men have more than one baby mother, so the money can't stretch.
Money can't stretch. Okay, so how do you see this affecting Jamaica though?
Right, so if there's not enough money coming in, so people won't be paying things, you know, and buying things, so the money just don't go around. Right.
So what's the best option for us, you know, to get this birth rate back up? What can we do about that, you know, because we don't want, if this birth rate thing is very low and it continues, you know, that there won't be any locals here. It's like our generation is becoming extinct.
And I don't think that should happen, you know, maybe it's just a statistics thing, because my cousin alone have more than 10 children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So some females say that baby is not wearing, so it's like the woman, they don't want to do their purpose anymore. You know, what's your thought on that type of mentality?
I don't think so.
Baby is not wearing.
No, I don't think so. In some cases, maybe, like the professional woman might say that, like they don't want the figure to spoil, or you know, and they will say that babies not for them now, and when they get older in their 30s, they might start having a family. That might go for the professionals. But
what if at that age, you know, we're not eating healthy nowadays? So what if by the time they reach that age, they are not fertile and they have problems, you know, carrying a child, you know?
They will be fertile because the food is there, the seafood is there, the food is there.
Okay.
They will ever keep healthy.
So when the girls say that baby is not wearing, for you, okay, you just speak about the ones that are pursuing a career.
Yes.
But for ones that are not doing such, what you think really upsprung that mentality within them to say that baby is not wearing? Is it a case where they're putting certain material things and their looks and so on before life, you know, a life?
Yes, I think so.
So isn't it life the greatest, and aren't we here to multiply? So what do you think when a female decides that she does not want
We're not here to multiply, you know, but we don't want the race to die out.
So, but then we should multiply then.
Yeah, because you have those who are there doing the multiplication.
Okay, so what do you think?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so what do you think about females, this transgender thing? Don't you think this transgender thing where everybody...
That is a no-no. That should never be.
So for females who is, you know, they want to say same sex.
Yeah.
They want to be with our same sex.
No.
Don't you think those things is really what is affecting the fertility rate?
No, I don't think so. But that should never be, and that shouldn't be a part of Jamaican society.
But what
anyway.
if it become a big problem?
No. We should never let it be that become
Never it.
that in Jamaica.
So
No.
the government should put a big stop to that.
I don't know if they should put a, but it just don't legalize that. That is not a part of Jamaican culture.
Okay, so if the birth rate is going very low, if that should be legalized, then you think we are doomed, we are dead?
We shouldn't give up and say we are doomed, you know, because we're just not accepting that sort of culture in Jamaica. So we are not doomed, and we'll never be doomed.
Okay, thank you for
Yeah, you're welcome.
Alright, so my friend, so you know the birth rate has been low for 2025. So what you think about that? Like, you know, what's your thought on that, on the lower birth rate? Because we see you pregnant, you know, so you not contribute to the lower birth rate. Yeah.
Well, I think so
Put the mic out here.
well, I think that's bad for the country because we need more kids in the country because especially like how people are dead every day, we need more children to born in Jamaica.
Okay, so what you think caused the lower birth rate though? What's the number one cause, or what are some contributing factors that cause it?
Probably the females them protect themselves or them take family planning not to get pregnant.
Why? What caused them?
Because probably through time hard.
Time hard.
Yeah.
So these money that they're spending on irrelevant things, you know that a family and life is more important than material things. You don't think some of these money, there's $60,000 weeks and all of that can really put towards contributing to a child and contributing to life in general?
Yes.
Yeah, so they have a saying where they say baby is not wearing. So you think that some of them are definitely illiterate or per se do not have enough knowledge to convince them to want to have a child, and they're just going around with some little simple things that is thrown around, saying that they are hot girls and baby is going to hold them down. You think these are the mentality and the meditation that they have why the birth rate is low? Is that one of the contributing factor in your opinion?
Probably that can be one of the reasons.
Okay, so what do you think we can do, or what doctrine can we implement, or what can we say to them which will encourage them to, because we see you pregnant, what would you say to a girl that think that baby is not wearing? What would you say to her?
Well, I can't really tell them what to do with for them life because it's their life, so them would have, I can't really tell them.
Why do you get pregnant? Do you see a child as a blessing or a curse?
Yeah, I see a child as a blessing.
Okay, so what do you think we can do to bring up back the fertility rate? What's our best option? Because if this continues for the next 10 year or 5 year, it's kind of detrimental for the Jamaican population.
Honestly, I don't know really what to say about that still because I can't force nobody to go get pregnant.
So one of the factors, they say that people are hurting each other in relationships. And we find out that some girls want to go to girls and some boys want to go to boys. So you don't think that this same sex thing is what's also one of the contributing factors to the
I think that's one of the reasons too. The whole heap of lesbian them and Batman who have in our country, undercover Batman.
So what you think? What should we do about that? What would you like the government?
Well, the government has to put a stoppage towards it. Try and counsel them, make them know say what them do wrong.
Okay.
Because without a man go to a woman cannot get pregnant. If a man go to a man, him can't get the man pregnant.
So you think that they should clamp down on some of these pharmaceutical drugs and preventatives that the woman used to not get pregnant?
I feel like them to clamp down more upon the Batman them than the drugs.
So that's a more contributing factor.
Yes.
Okay. In your opinion.
In my opinion.
Okay. Thank you for your honest opinion.
Yes.
The cost for rewiring your house was your cost. When I asked Jesus how much to rewire a house, at that time it was $90,000. I said, how much people that want to rewire them house can afford $90,000? Them say not many. I said, that is a flawed policy. Bring back a policy to me that includes the cost of rewiring by the government as a grant to the people of Jamaica. That cost today is $150,000 paid for by the government, and we are spending over $2.4 billion to rewire and connect people to the grid so they can live an honest life. On top of which, when you connect to JPS for the first time, you're going to have a light bill. So we have made provisions to give you a smart meter where you can check your usage and know middle of the month if you're going over your budget. But in the meantime, we're going to give every household that connects under rural electrification $4,000 a month for 6 months, which is half of what we estimate your usage to be. That is what a caring and the whole Sanjay, play the music there for me. Step aside now. What that is the Sanjay? We need. When I took over, JLP had more old bus than new bus. Now today, in 2 years, we have brought in 270 new JLP bus. When I took over as transport minister, we were losing billions of dollars in theft of fuel. This year, we're going to save $1 billion in fuel savings. Who do you trust with your water? Matthew Sabuda or Ian Hills? One love to the Labour Party. Who do you trust with your roads and your works? Nestor Morgan or Richard Hassan? Two love to the Labour Party. Who do you trust with your economy? Favour Williams or Julian Robinson? Three love to the Labour Party. Who do you trust to continue the crime reduction? Harris Chan or Peter Batman Bunting? Four love to the Labour Party. Who do you trust with your agriculture and fisheries? Floyd Green or Satan Campbell? Five love to the Labour Party. And who do you trust to deal with education? Dr. Dana Dixon or Damian Boatman Crawford? That equal to 6 love. But I don't finish here. Who do you trust with tourism? Ed Bartlett or Wickham Mandy? 7 love, Labour Party. And I save the best for last. Who do you trust to manage transport and energy? Darrell Mars or Richard Phillips or Philip Farley? That is 9 love. Me alone take on 2 of them and slew them. Sunday, around here, Jamaica, if anybody is to give us advice on good policies, it cannot be the PNP that wrecked Jamaica in their 22 years in office. When the PNP signed a deal with the JPS that didn't benefit the customers, that wrecked you and wrecked Jamaica. This is the first time in history that the Jamaica Labour Party is going to get an opportunity to renegotiate a brand new JPS license, and for the first time we are in the driver's seat. So the question I ask tonight is, after they negotiated a flawed JPS contract in 2001 and came back and did the same thing in 2016, who you want to negotiate this license? Darrell Bars and the Andrew Willis government to do a new deal. Because guess what? You see the old deal? You see the old license? You see the old license them have? Slew them up here. Those of you watching and listening tonight, you have decisions to make. And that is one of the first fundamentals.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous P. Same way. Man, big up hot water channel, enough ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.